in its commitment to developing, manufacturing, selling, and supporting compact construction equipment on a global basis, Caterpillar is proud to announce its new lineup of compact wheel loaders. These versatile machines offer a variety of work tools to make it the ultimate utility machine for any contractor. This video is divided into 5 sections: safety, a walk-around inspection, operator station and controls, operating techniques, and machine shutdown. As with all Caterpillar machines, safety is a top priority. Compact wheel loaders require extra attention to safety because of their extensive array of work tools, each with their own safety concerns. Before you operate the compact wheel loader, read and understand the safety and operating precautions and information provided in the Operations and Maintenance Manual. If your manual is missing, please contact your Caterpillar dealer for replacement manuals. Take the time to read and understand all warning labels on your machine. They are there for your protection. Always wear the proper safety equipment for the job, such as a hard hat, safety shoes, eye protection, heavy gloves, and ear protection. Look over the job site before you start to work and become familiar with all potential hazards and obstructions. A thorough walk-around will help lower your owning and operating costs by ensuring your machine is running safely and that it's properly equipped for the task at hand. If this check uncovers anything that needs attention, repair, replace, or report it immediately. Start your walk-around on the left side of the machine. Inside the locking service door is the air filter service indicator, fuel fill, and main disconnect switch. Turn the main disconnect off so that no one can accidentally start the machine while you are checking it. Check the tire for any cuts or loose or missing lug nuts. Also, check the tire pressure. Make sure there are no leaves or debris in the grill area. Check your rear tail light and reflectors to make sure they're not broken. Under the hood, check the hydraulic oil level and coolant level. Check the engine oil with the dipstick. Check to make sure all guards and belts are in place. Look for any damaged wires, fluid leaks, or debris. Check the right rear tire. Open the right-hand service door and remove any debris in front of the oil cooler. Be sure to examine the articulation area for leaks or debris. Look for any worn, loose, or missing parts, damaged cylinders, hoses, or wiring harnesses. Check the right front tire. Examine the front linkage. Check the pins, bushings, and cylinders for wear or damage. Look at the hydraulic lines along the boom for leaks or damage. Inspect the bucket or work tool for any wear. Again, check the tire for any cuts, loose or missing lug nuts, and proper inflation. At the articulation joint, be sure that the steering frame lock link is disengaged and that the area is clear of debris. Note the locations of all the grease points and lubricate them according to the Operations and Maintenance Manual. Remember, always face the machine and use 3 points of contact when entering or exiting the machine. Be sure that your mirrors are in proper adjustment. Adjust the seat and steering wheel to a comfortable level. All controls and gauges are conveniently located for maximum comfort and optimum performance. Indicators include a fuel gauge, hydraulic oil temperature gauge, forward-reverse indicator, the brake indicator, engine oil pressure indicator, engine coolant temperature indicator, hydraulic oil filter indicator, the hydraulic oil temperature indicator, the battery indicator, and working light switches. The horn is located in the center of the steering wheel. The digital service meter indicator is on the side of the dash. The side panel houses the cold engine start switch, optional air conditioning controls, heater dial, hydraulic implement lockout switch, the speed control switch, fourth function switch, tool power switch, and the dead engine lower switch. With the Caterpillar wheel loader, you can control your travel direction and work tools in one easy-to-use joystick control. Push the joystick forward to lower the boom. When you push the joystick all the way forward into its detent position, the work tool will lower to the ground and follow ground contour. Pull back to raise the boom. Push the joystick to the left to tilt the bucket back. Push it to the right to dump the bucket load. The auxiliary hydraulic function controls hydromechanical tool function. Now that you're familiar with the compact wheel loader, let's start working. When you're ready to begin, make sure that no one is on, underneath, or close to the machine before starting the engine. Make sure your safety belt is on. Sound your horn to let others know you're going to start the machine. Your parking brake should be on, and the direction control switch in the neutral position. Now, turn the key. Let the machine warm up for a few minutes. Take this time to familiarize yourself with the controls of this particular machine. Let's begin by hooking up the work tool. Never use work tools not approved by Caterpillar. Contact your local dealer for information on approved work tools and check your operations and maintenance manual for the rated operating load information for your machine. Unlock the coupler switch and then push the auxiliary hydraulic lever forward to release the coupler pins. Slope the coupler forward as you slowly drive into the work tool. Now, rack the tool back and flip the coupler switch to lock the pins. Rotate the work tool forward and back drag it on the ground to make sure there is no movement between the work tool and the coupler. If you're hooking up a hydromechanical work tool, clean off the hose couplers and connect them up. Take a minute to check the third function to ensure that the tool is functioning properly. These quick operating tips will help you get the most out of your CAT compact wheel loader. There are three important things to remember when loading. Good initial penetration. Lift the bucket slightly as you enter the face and keep the weight on the front tires. Be careful not to corner load the bucket. Corner loading affects production and puts unnecessary stress on the lift arms. Remember, the best loading is at the bottom of the face, not partway up. Truck operators key off your position. Be ready for them when they enter the work area. Always spot the truck with a full bucket. Position yourself so that the truck is close to the pile and at the correct angle. Once the truck is positioned with the side rails directly under the lower bucket pins, sound your horn to signal the truck operator to stop. When dumping the first bucket load, keep the lift arms low and roll the bucket into the truck softly. This reduces damage to the truck. A tight V position is perfect for loading and dumping. You should be able to load the truck with no more than 1.5 to 2 tire revolutions in each direction. It may take a little more time to dump the last pass. Shake or feather the bucket to avoid any carryback. Take a good look at your load on each pass. The ideal truck load should taper from front to back and should be balanced and centered in the bed. Avoid heavy loading over the rear axle of the truck. Carry the bucket low and close to the frame, transferring as much weight to the rear axle as possible. It also makes for a smoother ride. As you approach your destination, begin raising the lift arms so they're at the proper dump height when you arrive. Pallet forks are a useful tool for most compact wheel loader customers. The Caterpillar wheel loader's unique VersaLink provides excellent reach and near parallel lift. Always approach on the same plane with the fork tips down just a little. When roading, keep forks up off the ground and tilted up a few degrees for safety. Always carry the load low and traverse rough ground slowly. Follow these shutdown procedures for maximum safety on the job site. Always park the machine on level ground. Lower the work tool to the ground and set the parking brake. Let the machine idle for a few minutes. Now's a good time to finish any necessary paperwork or reports. Shut off all the switches and accessories. Turn off the machine and remove the key. Always back out facing the machine using 3 points of contact. Do a final walk around to ensure that everything is in proper order. If you plan on being away from the machine for a while, turn off and remove the main disconnect key. In transporting the compact wheel loader, select a trailer by referring to the weight and dimensions of the machine in the Operations and Maintenance Manual. Obey all state and local laws governing the weight, width, and length of a load. Position the ramps so that the machine will be centered once on the trailer. The ramp's spacing should match the tire tread width. Use the turtle mode and slowly travel up the ramps in a straight line. Lower the work tool so that it rests firmly on the trailer and set the parking brake. Engage the hydraulic lockout switch. Stop the engine and remove the key. Install the frame lock link. Block the tires. Install tie downs at specific locations to prevent shifting in transit. A versatile machine, suitable for a wide range of tasks with Caterpillar work tools. The Caterpillar compact wheel loaders, designed with the operator in mind.